Welcome to week 5 of Investec Monday Night Hockey. I'm Simon Mason, and on tonight's show we have the best of the action from the University of Birmingham against Canterbury and East Grinstead's trip to Holcomb, as well as all the goals from Surbiton at home to Bowdon. In the men's Premier Division we head back to Holcomb for their match against East Grinstead and bring you all the goals from Surbiton against Reading. We take our first trip up to Birmingham this season with Canterbury the visitors. Neither side will be totally satisfied with their start to the season, with the University of Birmingham sitting on just 5 points after 4 games, ahead of Canterbury who have only 2 points. Let's join Charlie Broom to see how this one panned out.
All over the top, and a chance here for Birmingham down this right hand side. Here's Ledesma. Ledesma, little turn inside, feeds it down to Bolt, balls through. Can she find the ball across the goal? She can, but Hunt can't get on the end of it. Lovely ball by Ledesma. Ball in acres of space, and the cross just too far in front of Hunt. Free hit, taken by Page, who's given an awful lot of room. Page into the circle now. Can she find the ball back? Yes, she can. Shot comes in from Hunt, and another chance. Fag with a good couple of saves, and Canterbury get the ball clear. But a real chance for Birmingham. Page given far too much space down that right hand side. Gets the ball back. Hunt sees the first shot saved, and a good follow-up save. And again they attack down this right channel, Birmingham. A chance once again into the circle. Clulo is there, makes the clearance, but it's not the best of clearance. And a shot here by Page, and it's cleared by Canterbury. Clulo gets it strong, doesn't get much purchase on the clearance, straight to Page. And on the reverse stick, sees the shot saved by Fag. Bump to Williams. Here is Williams. Still going Williams. Ball now takes over. Ball forward. Ball finds its way through to Stewart. Now what can Stewart do here? Stewart comes inside, and the clearance is made by Somerville. Follow up shot, and Birmingham get the free out. This is forward by Clulo. A chance here perhaps for Flint, and the save by Somerville. But a chance there for Canterbury. Costello into Hunt, who's in a spot of bother, and they've won the free hit here. But Canterbury, Beanie plays it into ball into Gasson. That's the shot. Saved by Somerville, but well worked by Canterbury. Here is ball, turns, tries to fight it through to Gasson, gets it through at the second attempt. Gasson with a flick shot, Somerville with the smother. Now, free hit, Ledesma ball in field. Here is Peel, out to the right hand side. Horton with the shot, can't get it away, it's still there and alive for Birmingham, and Ledesma has put it in the back of the net. And a first goal for Catherine Ledesma of the season. 8 minutes from time gives Birmingham a 1-goal advantage. Ball across to Peel. Nice pass to Horton. Horton didn't really get hold of her shot, but just here Ledesma on the reverse stick beats Fag down to her right hand side. With Barnes. And Peel has won it back. Now a chance here perhaps for Birmingham. Peel to McDonald. McDonald onto Page. Page with the shot. And Fag makes the save. Good turnover ball by Birmingham high up the park, and the pass from McDonald to Page. Page's shot well saved by the left foot of Fag. Last throw of the dice for Canterbury. Here is Stewart. Stewart, what can she do here? Tries to make her way into the circle. Stewart, oh, gets a good tackle. But still going Stewart, and they've won a penalty corner here, have Canterbury. And this is going to be the last throw of the dice for the visitors. Can they get something from it? Alston and Clulo wait at the top of the circle. In comes the ball from Plum. It's going to be Alston, and the follow-up from Plum And at the final play of the game, Amy Plum scores her first goal of the season to give Canterbury the draw. What a final play from the visitors. Somerville with the save, but back into the danger zone, and Plum is the first to react. And Canterbury snatch a point right at the end. It's finished the University of Birmingham 1, Canterbury 1.
Holcomb were level on points with Surbiton at the top of the table and unbeaten so far. The visitors, East Grinstead, went into the match in 4th in the table. This was a repeat of the playoff semi-final of last season when Holcomb came from behind to win.
Well, they're unbeaten and separated from Surbiton at the top of the table only by goal difference. And the attack down that right-hand side at Holcomb, and Will Jones, wins the free hit. She takes and it's slid down to the goal line, and an opportunity along the goal line for McEwen hit McEwen, and it's pulled back to Jones, and Jones's shot goes across the face of goal and evades everyone. Good work by McEwen along that baseline, pulls it back to Jones, or in fact it comes off the defender's stick to Jones. It's a reverse stick shot. It's harmlessly past that far post. Ball forward, looking for Denniff, or it's been nipped by Denniff, and here is Nicholson. Nicholson pulls it back to Denniff, and Denniff scores, beats Thomas at a near post, and Jess Denniff opens the scoring 18 minutes in, her first goal of the season, and it's Holcomb 0, East Grinstead 1. The original ball meant for Denniff, she mistrapped it, and as a result Nicholson got him round the back, lovely pull back, and Denniff continued her run to beat Thomas at her near post. Grinstead away. Here is Rhea. Rhea will show her pace down that left flank. Rhea still going. Rhea into the circle. Now can she pull it back? No, she can't. And Holcomb will try and get it clear, but it's been won back by East Grinstead, and then eventually out of the circle by Bingham, but it's going to come straight back to them because the ball is Lewis, I think it is. Like it's Brown, Brown cuts in field, gets the shot away but can't find the target. Good opportunity there for East Grinstead. Penalty corner will be checked by Chapman. Unsworth goes to work. She's got a couple of defenders for company here. Unsworth, can she find the ball across the circle? Yes, she can! Oh, and it's been turned in by Rosario Viagra. And it's her first goal of the season, and 10 minutes after taking the lead, East Grinstead have doubled their lead. Holcomb 0, East Grinstead 2. Good work by Unsworth. Drew a couple of the Holcomb defenders, and you can see that Viagra is comfortably away from her marker Elliott, and it's an easy tap in. Here's Chapman. Lovely looking ball from Pippa Chapman now. Is this a chance? Good shot, good save. Here's Bray, and Bray can't find the target. Another good opportunity for East Grinstead as the shot comes in. Good save from Thomas, good trap by Bray. She drags it down to beat the keeper, but she also beats the post. Unsworth made its way through, thought to lock, but no chance here perhaps for Holcomb to break, and the chance to cut East Grinstead open. Here comes the counter-attack, lovely pass, and they are in here now. A chance for Holcomb, and the save has been made, and then the clearance is made by Yaya, and it was Manuel who was through, clean shot, good save, and then Yaya just about does enough to get it behind. Penalty corner to Holcomb. Goes to that far castle. They're looking for the deflection, and Westwood gets it in. And with 5 minutes left, Holcomb have themselves a lifeline in this one. Joanne Westwood with the goal. Beautifully taken to that left-hand castle as we look from behind the goal. But how about that for a brilliant deflection to bring Holcomb into this game. Hittard. Back to where she wants to be going, and she's lost possession to Rhea. Can she find the support? Still going, Ellie Rhea. Drops it back to Unsworth. Unsworth into Bray. Lovely skill from Bray, and on the reverse stick she pops it over the bar. Lovely work by those East Grinstead trio of Ray, Unsworth and Bray. And Bray just couldn't keep the shot down. Here's Jones. Ball forward, Chamberlain. Chamberlain. Up to Jones now. And Holcomb find a second goal. No, they can't. It's all over. And that's a really good road win for East Grinstead. Final score, Holcomb 1, East Grinstead 2.
It was a tight start to the game as Surbiton hosted Bowdon. It took until the 30th minute for the opening goal, with Joe Hunter scoring it. But it took just 2 more minutes for her to get her second. In the second half, Giselle Ansley got her third of the season before Phoebe Willers added a fourth for the home side. Erica Sanders opened her account for Surbiton in the 52nd minute, with Sarah Evanas scoring a sixth with just 4 minutes left on the clock. Buckingham's unbeaten record looked under threat as Alice Huddleston put Beeston ahead in the 15th minute. Phoebe Richards equalised with her second of the season 10 minutes later. Just before the break, Caroline Holcombe put the visitors back into the lead, and that's how it remained until the final whistle. In the final match of the weekend, Clifton Robinsons and Slough shared the points with a 1-1 draw. Eileen Davies putting Clifton into an early lead, with Kitty Bacanello levelling it up before half-time. So the Investec Women's Premier Division looks like this. Surbiton have a 3-point lead ahead of Holcomb and East Grinstead, with Beeston leapfrogging Buckingham into 4th place. At the bottom, Bowdon slipped to the foot of the table just behind Slough. Now back to Holcomb, with East Grinstead once again the visitors in the Men's Premier Division. Holcomb have steamrolled all opposition so far, scoring 16 and conceding just 1 in the opening 4 matches. East Grinstead on the other hand have struggled with just 1 win.
Penalty corner. East Grinstead goes to Holcomb, that's a great save. Down to the keeper's right hand side. Excellent work from Curtis. Free hit will be taken by Webster. Nice ball from Webster, and a chance here perhaps after Ayres plays it in, and the keeper makes an excellent save. Smith from Moen, I think it is, who comes in on that far post as the ball is played in by Davies. That is an excellent stop. In fact, it's Field who is denied by Smith. Penalty corner goes to Banderak, who picks it nicely, but it's well stopped by the defenders. Patterson on that left hand post, who does really well. Free hit to EG. Nearly everybody inside the Holcomb 23. Put into Jackson. Jackson fires it across. There's the touch, and that is a fine save. Have a look at this. Wilson getting in front of Robbins, but the keeper pulling off a blinder. Penalty corner. East Grinstead. Drag flick comes in, and it's got caught between the keeper's legs. And Bray was there to try and help out his number 1. And Grinstead will have another penalty corner. Moving at the top. Here's to Fulton the Castle. In comes a drag flick. Oh, and it's taken a deflection to beat the keeper. Simon Faulkner gets his second goal of the season just before the half-time break. But there's a touch of fortune about it. A huge deflection from Moen. Yeah, comes off the top of his stick and into the goal. Holcomb 0, East Grinstead 1. Holcomb right in. Oh, it's been missed on the top of the circle. Now, is this a chance for the home side? And it's been put just wide of the goal. Did it get a touch? Fields is in there, the number 16, as it comes back. Field, yeah, it's a good save by Smith. Holcomb looking for this equaliser. Here is Robbins. Robbins out to the Holcomb left. Lovely ball in. Now a chance here on the reverse stick. Field! Oh, that's not far away at all. Let's have a look from behind the goal as this comes in. Van der Ack and Field almost get in each other's way, but Field with the reverse stick shot. That is mighty close. Penalty corner. Faulkner to the left. Patterson to the right hand side. Goes to Patterson's castle. Patterson with the drag flick. He had the keeper beaten, but that is excellent work on the post by Bray. Bray watching this all the way onto his stick and putting it behind for the long corner. Daniel Faulkner with the aerial ball. Picked up by Smith. And Smith has Simon Faulkner in front of him. Faulkner into the circle, picked up by Smith. Smith, oh, he's cleared out by the keeper, and the keeper makes a double save. Play on, says the official. And good work in the goal to deny Smith. Oh, wow, perhaps took the back of Smith's stick, but either way, advantage was played. Holcomb, out of time here, free hit to be taken. Can they find an equaliser? Trying to protect an unbeaten run. They can't. And Holcomb are beaten for the first time this season. East Grinstead with a really good road win. Their first win since week 1 of the new season. Holcomb 0, East Grinstead 1. It's finished.
Arjun Drayton Charner gave Surbiton an early lead against Reading. Only for Lee Morton to equalise a minute later. Scott Evans got his first of the season to give Surbiton a lead going into the break. Charlie Ellison then got Reading back on level terms once more in the second half. But then 3 goals in no less than 3 minutes put Surbiton in control. First, Alan Forsyth got his 8th of the season, followed up by goals from James Royce and Ben Boone. Boone added his second of the match just before full time to make it Surbiton 6, Reading 2. After a goalless first half, Nick Park put Beeston in the lead against Brooklands Manchester University. David Flanagan levelled it up with his 4th of the season before Elliot Hibble put Beeston immediately back in front. Richard Lawrence converted a penalty corner to extend the visitors' advantage. Peter Flanagan gave Brooklands hope in the 59th minute, but Beeston held on to claim all 3 points. Elsewhere, Hampstead and Westminster beat the University of Exeter thanks to goals from Toby Rush, Chris Cargo, Rupert Shipley and a brace for Matt Guys-Brown. Wimbledon claimed their first points of the season at home to Sevenoaks. A hat-trick for Ed Horler, with Gordon McIntyre and Ched Conlon also getting on the scoresheet. Chris Barker and Andrew Oxburgh scoring for the visitors. Hampstead and Westminster are now the only side with a 100% record remaining. Behind them, Surbiton, Holcomb and Beeston are now pulling away from the rest. At the bottom there are still 3 sides with just a single point. That's all for tonight. Make sure you follow Galvanise Hockey on Facebook and Twitter for more exclusive content. See you next week.